Hi guys, the starting level in Candy Crush Chili is 6,850. And that's a red worm level with gum and licorice and icing and 2 screens. My parents are trying to explain football. It's not exactly going well. All I care about is if Denver Broncos wins, and that's all I care about. So yeah, I'm not a sports person. But I do love Denver Broncos because my parents love them. I have been to the stadium because we were in the neighborhood, kinda, and it was absolutely awesome. So yeah, I'm going to go do something. Welcome to the vlog, and that's all folks. Hi guys. So I'm watching the Santa Clauses, the series. It's super interesting. Whoever wrote it had an interesting imagination. I'm thankful that people still have imaginations. Kids today mainly get stuck in their phones or TV shows. I'm not saying TV is better, but if you're watching TV for hours on end when you're healthy, then I question your judgment. I know I am on the computer for 17 hours a day, but I work, I learn, I watch, I challenge my brain. Technology has been a gigantic blessing for me, but there is a line between too much screen time and needing it to function. If that makes sense. When I was little, I wasn't on the computer that much. I physically was on the floor playing with toys or drawing on paper. I used a legal pad of paper, and I literally went through one in a few days. I still love drawing, however it's different, because I cannot hold a pencil, because I'm left-handed and all of my fingers are fused, and I cannot be on the floor anymore. So I'm literally either in bed, or in my wheelchair or recliner. So yeah, I wish I could be on the floor with my nieces, but it's definitely not happening. They learn to play with me. I'm going to go do something, and that's all folks. Hi guys. I just got done programming next week's lesson for Awana. Next week is actually going to be a cookie party. I'm okay if I eat a cookie before, so yeah. I can actually eat cookies if they are soft if my parents have to feed it to me. My parents are the only ones who feel comfortable in feeding me early, which I understand. It's scary to think about everything I went through. I know I can eat stuff, and I know how to protect my airway if I'm in my wheelchair, which I'm in my wheelchair all day long. So yeah. But I don't have a problem with my aunts feeding me through my tube in public, and my parents feed me through my tube if we're not in public. We do oral food at home. It's easier and faster and safer. So speaking of which, it's snack time. I'm going to go eat applesauce and then get on my computer. And that's all folks. Hi guys. It looks like it would be cold outside, but my computer says it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know if I believe that. So I'm on my way to physical therapy. Honestly, it doesn't seem to be helping much from day to day. Building muscle is a lengthy process, especially since my TES machine died. I did order a replacement, but it's not gonna be here until next Wednesday. So that's fantastic. Totally being sarcastic. I just watched 2 more episodes of the Santa Clauses. Weird turn. And I'm going to go do something before I go to physical therapy. And that's all, folks. Hi guys, I am going to eat applesauce early and then go play some games with my grandma. I just took a mini nap. Why do they make wheelchair builds so ridiculously long? Like we're talking 2 feet. We tie them and they never stay tied. I don't understand. So I'm gonna go, and that's all, folks. Hi guys, the ending level in Candy Crush Chili is 6868. It's a green monkey level with butterscotch and cotton candy and icing and licorice and gum. We had fun playing Uno Attack. My grandma is awesome. We have fun. She wants to change rules of Uno Attack. And sometimes I let it slide, but the best part of Uno Attack is the shooter. And she wants to do it without the shooter sometimes, and yeah. So I love her. I am going in the vlog. Thumbs up and subscribe and check out my Instagram. And that's all, folks.